It's been a while. Hey, my name's Aleisa, in case you don't remember subscribing to me 5 years ago, because that's the last time that I posted a YouTube video on this channel. I'm gonna go through a quick Q&A that you might have as an original subscriber to this channel, and then I'll move on to the people that ask me stuff on TikTok. Where have I been? Number one. Well, to summarize this as quickly as possible, I'm gonna try and do it in under a minute, because to cover 5 years worth of my life in a YouTube video would be eternal. So I'm gonna go through a few bullet points here. Number one, I stopped uploading YouTube videos in 2016 because I was unmotivated and I wasn't enjoying it because I limited myself to just makeup tutorials, which was my first mistake. Number two, in 2017, there was a hurricane called Hurricane Irma that was a Category 5 that was gonna absolutely obliterate Florida. And in that same year, my entire house got remodeled and I was displaced for about 2 months. In 2018, I graduated undergrad with my BA in Communication Arts. Woohoo! 2019, I started my dream job and I love that job so much. I miss it to this day. Spoiler alert, after a year and a half I had to leave. Not for the reason you think, but for other reasons. And then in 2020, the weirdest thing happened to everybody. You know? And within 2020, so many not great things happened to me that I won't be getting into this video because it's a lot and it's not fun. Then I also in 2020 went back to school. I got accepted into grad school and it was really fun. And then in 2021, I got popular on TikTok. Now I know what you're thinking. Yes, the app that I've been talking smack about for years. Absolutely. I am a jaded Vine user that thought that Vine was coming back. It never did. So much like everybody else in 2020, I downloaded TikTok as a coping mechanism, and lo and behold, I ended up with almost 300,000 followers. Anyway, 2021, I also graduated grad school with a 4.0. It was awesome. And I became a certified Florida Supreme Court county mediator. And now I'm back here. So I hope that answers your question if you're an original subscriber. Let's move on to the TikTok Q&As. And I'm excited because I've always wanted to film a Q&A video and now I have a platform to do that. So thank you for asking me questions so that I can live my dreams. Let's go. Is That Chesney asks, what's your favorite animal? My favorite animal is the penguin, particularly the chin strap penguin. Look how dumb it looks. Also, if you want some art, definitely contact him. He's really great. Mr. Carter Anderson asks, who is your biggest inspiration? Robin Williams. He is and will always be my biggest inspiration. And also, please follow Mr. Carter Anderson on TikTok. He's absolutely hilarious. A question from my arch nemesis on TikTok, The Saint E Love asks, why are you the literal worst? Well, the video would be too long if I answered that question. Yote50 asks, what are those 4 university degrees in and why? Let's try that again. On this TikTok that I posted for people to ask me questions, I mentioned that now that I have 4 university degrees, I'm gonna make stupid videos on the internet for a living. So this person is asking what those 4 degrees are in. Here we go. Number 1, a bachelor's degree in communication arts, a certification in film studies, a Master's of Science in Global Strategic Communications, and a certification in conflict management and consensus building. Jameer Washington 5 asks, what's your favorite TV show and movie? My favorite TV show of all time is The Sopranos. And my favorite movie is a 3-way tie, because I can't pick one. It's Godfather Part 1, The Breakfast Club, and Whiplash. Be Your Own Swag asks, you've been compared to a lot of actors / actresses / people. Which comparison was your favorite? I probably have to say anything Asia K. Dillon because I think they're an amazing actor. So whenever someone says, you look like the Adjudicator, or you look like Taylor from Billions, or you look like their character in Orange is the New Black, I get excited. I think they're great. Hannabelle048 asks, what's your favorite Vine? This is a tough question. I'm gonna see if I can find it and I will post it here. Turn up, where's the bitch? That was the first Vine I ever saw and that was what sold me on Vine. I'm like, this is the greatest app in the world. And number 2, it's Christian Leaves Vine that goes, hey, are you that kid that's really dramatic? me!
Are you that kid that's really dramatic?
That's me! Because that's me as a person. Chaplain Chrissy asks, what is it like to do bilingual comedy? It is very fun. I enjoy it. There's a lot of linguistics jokes you can do because if you know 2 languages, I know English and Spanish fluently. And on my TikTok, I do English and Spanish TikToks. And it's fun. It's very fun. I love being silly in multiple languages. Derpra, that's clever. Is it like Deborah, but derp? Love it. Asks, what was your favorite non-degree related class? I'm gonna have to say hallucinogens and culture because I got to learn about all of the drugs. Not that I do any. It's fun to learn about it though. Chaos Maven asks, I know you went to FIU, as did I, so I'm wondering, is Vicky's Bakery still there? And also, did you have a good experience whilst getting your degree? Hey, Vicky's Bakery is still there actually, and I had an absolutely fantastic time both times that I went to FIU for my degrees. Alton Cyphers asks, out of every series you've done on TikTok, which was your favorite to do? This is a great question. I have a lot of ongoing series on my TikTok. I have Surprise Matt Damon, where I cover every Surprise Matt Damon, Cameo in Film. I have Historical Domino Effects, which became an overnight success. I also have fictional songs that didn't need to go that hard, and I also have Why Am I Attracted to Blank, where I talk about why you're attracted to characters you really shouldn't be attracted to, but you're not crazy for being attracted to them. So I guess maybe my favorite would be like Why Am I Attracted To, because the reactions in the comments are so funny. Like people are like, I didn't need to be called out like this today, and oh, it's so fun. Skelajorkin asks, what's something that literally nobody would expect you to care about that you're obsessed with? This is interesting. I feel like font. I enjoy font. I like talking about font, but no one outside of graphic designers understands my love of fonts. Jackie Sugarskull 26 asks, I'm curious after seeing your comments on other videos, what are some of your fictional animated crushes?
Ooh, somebody caught me in 4K in other videos.
I'll give you my current fictional crushes because I have too many. Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen. Are you kidding me with this man? Sukuna too, like Sukuna is very cute from Jujutsu Kaisen. Ivar the Boneless from Vikings. I will never not love Ivar the Boneless from Vikings. One of the most well-written male characters I've ever seen in a series, and I do plan on doing an entire video about Vikings and why I love it so much and the male characters, so. Ghostlight asks, what was your favorite class from your college career and what was your least favorite? My absolute favorite was history of film because I had to go to college just to watch movies, which is my favorite thing to do. So getting college credit for that was fantastic. My least favorite was literally any math class. I have failed every single math class in my life since 6th grade. I'm not built for it. This is why I have the communications degrees. My brain is not built for math. It's not a good time for me. Pocky C asks, do you find explaining your social media popularity hard to explain with older members of your family? No. I find that people that are also in the generation before me are just as obsessed with social media as I am, and they get the concept of popularity on the internet. So it was not a surprise to them when I ended up popular. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. Ooh, this is a good one. Caleb is Balak. I'm sorry for mispronouncing that. If you could change the events of a cartoon, drastically changing the ending, what would you change and why? I don't know. My original answer would be to change something about the original Samurai Jack so that it never got canceled so that we could just have finished Samurai Jack, but I think the finale to Samurai Jack was absolutely wonderful the way it was, so hey, maybe it happened for a reason that it got canceled. Kirsch_Salvatore asks, what's your favorite modern anime? Modern as in released in the past 5-ish years. My Hero Academia. I am obsessed with My Hero Academia, and I've heard so many things about the toxic fandom, and I don't know what it is. Hi, editing Aleisa here on the iMovie camera. I googled why it's so toxic. I hate it. And it prevented me for a long time watching My Hero Academia, but I finally bit the bullet and I binged it in like a week, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think they've done something so wonderful with the story, and I'm reading the manga now because I caught up in the anime and I'm just like, I need more! So definitely My Hero Academia, and I also loved Jujutsu Kaisen. It's Mrs. Green to you asks, why don't you do videos outside of home, or would love to see you do videos outside your comfort zone / or would love to see you travel? The reason I don't do videos outside of my house is because I live in South Florida and it is about 57,000 degrees on any given day, and it's just hot outside and I don't want to like sweat, you know? And I'm not traveling right now due to the plague. So Lord Deathman01 asks, how many reality TV shows have you watched? For those of you that don't follow me on TikTok, my ticket to fame was explaining early 2000s trash reality TV to Gen Z. It's me playing both parts. I'm currently a millennial. I am a millennial, and I play the part of Gen Z as well. So I explained the plots of these ridiculous early 2000s reality TV shows that I grew up with, and watching actual Gen Z people comment on my channel, TikTok, that can't be real. Oh, it's real. It's real. Hi, editing Aleisa here again. I forgot to answer your question. To answer your question, I didn't watch a lot of reality TV growing up, but I have seen a lot of the ones that I talk about on my TikTok. Sorry. Duke_Nikon asks, are you going to become one of those YouTube video essay channels, but for the Surreal Life documentary history? Not exclusively. I would love to do a deep dive onto the Surreal Life and how it spawned 24 direct spin-offs. I'll say that again. This show resulted in 24 direct spin-offs. It changed reality TV forever. What specific reality TV show and or episode got you hooked? I've been waiting for this question. Too Hot to Handle. I am gonna make an entire video about why I think Too Hot to Handle is the most important and greatest reality TV show of all time, so I'll save my answer to this question for that video. Kanitho12, what led you to want to do TikTok in the first place? Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I downloaded it as a coping mechanism given the state of the world right now. Thought it was a fun, quick way to make people laugh, and I love making people laugh, and now I have 280,000 people that I make laugh, so that's really fun. Hippo Breeze asks, what's something you quote almost every day? Every movie and TV show I've ever seen ever. I'm that person. If you've seen Gus Johnson's video about the person that can't stop quoting movies, that's me. Flor de Paraíso, aka my friend Allie, hi, asks me, do you want to keep living in Miami or do you want to move away? 305 till I die, bro. I have no interest in leaving Miami. I would love to visit. I might even live somewhere else for an extended period of time, but my heart and my soul belong to Miami. Spider Menaces asks, what's your favorite part about short hair? Not having to do it. I wake up, whoop, done, ready to go. Cheesy McSleazy asks, why did you get into YouTube the first time? I, like many others, was obsessed with the YouTube beauty community. I was 19, 20, 21 around that time where I was doing YouTube the first time. And straight up, I wanted to get popular so I can get invited into those influencer vacations and get a bunch of free makeup. So, Lord Deathman01 again asks, did you ever have long hair? Yes. I'll post some pictures here. Right. Mistress Mini Zero asks, where is your dream vacation? South Korea and Japan. I've been wanting to go since I was a wee baby. I want to go so bad, so bad. This one made me laugh. This is one of the first questions I got asked on this TikTok. Frijoles 4.0 asks, what's the most common intrusive thought / impulse you experience? Mine is screaming at the top of my lungs in extraordinarily quiet places where you definitely should not be screaming at the top of your lungs. I don't know why, but that's the one. I'll be at a Barnes & Noble. I'm like, I could just scream like a banshee right now. I don't know Babs is Batman. Are you more Kronk or Yzma? I believe I'm very much a Kronk rising, Yzma moon. You know, I feel like I'm both of them. Shazmin asks, what is your ethnicity? You're gorgeous. Thank you, Shazmin. I am Cuban and Costa Rican. Fabiana.e.s. What are your go-to comfort shows? Full House. Full House. I love Full House. I'm rewatching Full House again. I have seen Full House, maybe, not even joking, throughout my life, maybe over 24 times, all the way through beginning to end. I absolutely adore Full House so much. Lady Brick Brick, why did you cut your hair? I just felt like it. I do have a series on my TikTok where I have silly excuses for why I did it, but the real reason was that I wanted to cut it. I was tired of having hair, and I did donate all of my hair to Wigs for Kids because I had a lot of hair. Oh, Millie_donut28, hi sweetheart, asks me, what movies can you watch all the time and love them every time and never get tired of them? Definitely the top 3 that I mentioned earlier. Prisoners, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, 10 Things I Hate About You. Oh my god, I have so many movies that I could watch a million times. The video would be too long. There's a lot of movies I could watch a million times and never get tired. Miss Dizzy Love asks, was school hard for you? Do you do well in a structured setting? I don't like school, but I'm also really good at school. So in undergrad, the first 2 years where you have to basically repeat all the classes you took in high school, I was absolutely miserable. And when I found the major that I ended up pursuing, which is something I genuinely enjoy, it was an absolute breeze for me because I was studying something that I genuinely enjoyed. And even when I did the break between undergrad and grad school, I was still actively reading and learning about communications and human behavior anyway. So I was like, might as well get another degree in this, and I did. This is a great one. Tier X McBride. What is something you've learned in college that you regularly execute in real life? Quite literally, my entire undergrad and graduate careers is learning how to communicate with other people, so I am never not using what I studied. It's awesome. Anna Maria Vaca _Nutri, I'm sorry for mispronouncing that. What is a word of wisdom you would like to share with women who admire you? Do not make yourself smaller to make somebody else comfortable. I have been guilty of that my entire life as a woman, and then I don't remember what it was. Something just clicked for me one day where I was so unhappy making myself smaller that I started unapologetically showing up and being myself, and my life has gotten much better and I'm significantly happier. So please, if you can, it is scary, do not make yourself smaller for other people. Stuttering Nerd. Who's your favorite bully from TV/movies? An example that they provided is Biff from Back to the Future. Mine is definitely Fletcher from Whiplash. Oh my god, he's such a psychological terrorist. I absolutely love how they wrote that character, and J.K. Simmons' performance, of course, is just art. He did get the Academy Award for it. Good for you, J.K. Simmons. JJ's Witchcraft asks, what would you do if you ran into a surprise Matt Damon in the wild? Like I mentioned before, I do have a series on my TikTok where I cover every surprise Matt Damon, aka Matt Damon cameo in a movie. If I ran into surprise Matt Damon in real life, I would definitely be like, listen, this is an emergency. I do have a series dedicated to you on my TikTok. They have been asking for you. It's time. So I'll see if I can make a TikTok with them. That'd be so fun. And get a picture with them. That'd be really fun too. And I'm gonna end it here. Abby the Gator 1 asks, why did you choose to keep shaving your head? Like I said, I like not doing my hair. I like not worrying about my hair. And I think I look the best with a shaved head. So that's why I keep shaving it. Thank you so much for asking so many questions about me to get to know me, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be uploading a lot of random content. It's not gonna be just makeup tutorials. It'll be some analyses, it'll be some commentary, it'll be a lot. Sometimes you'll just be hanging out with me, because I don't want to limit myself to just one thing and be unhappy making YouTube videos again. So thanks, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Bye.